Hey everyone, the name is Kris Barocsi. Welcome to Guitar Summit. This is Europe's biggest guitar show, and this is my first time here, so I'm obviously excited. I'm on a mission here. I want to figure out what the industry thinks. Do guitar shows, trade shows, have a future? Is this still relevant in the age of internet and whatever? Is it still going to be a thing? Because the pandemic kind of showed us that the world will not stop without a NAMM show. The Frankfurt Musikmesse is dead for years. It's what is really going on, and I'd love to know what people think. What would be an ideal trade show? How would a cool guitar show look like? Let's figure it out.
Sure, why not? Why wouldn't they? I mean, look at how many people are here. This place is insane. Yeah, it's cool though, but I think they have a future more like this, where they make everybody play through headphones so we don't have to scream at each other for 3 days straight. I think that's a really good idea.
We'll see. I think they do. I'm optimistic about it. I mean, just being here and seeing all these people, it's pretty busy today. It's pretty crowded. So we'll see what the future holds. I mean, things have changed, but I still think there's a space for trade shows for sure.
Do I think guitar shows have a future? Yeah, because, you know, everybody is interested in guitars, and everybody loves music, and music is one of those things that's understood by everybody in the world. You know, everybody loves music and can relate to music, even though people speak different languages, and I think it all kind of brings us together in a way and makes everybody happy. So I think there's definitely a future for this, and they'll be continuing, and I'll be here as well, enjoying the moments.
Yeah, and I believe that this one, the Guitar Summit, is going up very rapidly and it's gradually becoming bigger. And it's good for us because it's only, you know, for guitar players, bass players. We don't need the other guys, you know, drummers, and it's only for musicians. So I think there's a bright future for it.
I'm not sure if there's a place for a NAMM scale show. I'm not sure there's a need for it. And not having NAMM showed a lot of people that maybe we don't need it. And with YouTube these days, you can get those instant, quick answers, but I still believe that you need to try the gear in person. So yes, these shows have a future, and I look forward to going to every one.
I think events like this have a future so long as manufacturers keep designing good things. I think it's on the creators, the manufacturers, the designers to keep being innovative so that they can keep driving shows that people want to be at.
Yes, good ones, not sucky ones.
And what does a non-sucky one look like?
A good one, a non-sucky guitar show looks like this, where you can talk and don't have to scream, where I don't lose my voice, even though I've got, like, you know, anti-loosey voice tablets, where it's silent, but then you've got an area that is loud. It is not NAMM, it is not Shanghai show, it's not Guitar Show Italy where you have to scream. It is organized. If it's organized like this and you can talk on a normal level, so you can do your business, your videos, your friendships, your networking, then it is great. This is a show that actually feels good. If it's done like this, everyone can be happy.
Having the experience from the COVID times, it became really apparent that it's possible for this not to be necessary. But I hope there's a future for this kind of events, because you get to, nothing beats personal contact and actually having a conversation with someone without a screen in between you.
I really hope so. I think that there is no substitute. As much as we all love the internet, and it's a very valuable and useful tool, a lot of us are shopping online more and more. I think more and more guitar customers are shopping online. There's just nothing that replaces this. You can't have this experience on the internet. So I think there will always be a place for the in-person guitar show. I hope that's the case, and it may get smaller over the years, but I don't think it'll ever go away.
First, headphone stations only.
Okay.
Because so Guitar Summit is my favorite trade show because it is headphone stations, and it really helps. I think with the exhibitor and the attendees' fatigue levels. So I've been here all day, but I don't feel fatigued.
Yeah.
You know, like my ears feel good. I'm not angry.
No bleeding.
You know?
No bleeding.
Yeah. At NAMM, I start to get angry and like get agitated right around 3 or 4 o'clock. You know, but I feel great. So yeah, that's the one thing I do. And then couches, and you can rent nap rooms. I would like sell nap rooms.
I do like the quiet floor here, and then having like a room elsewhere to just totally crank amps and stuff. But yeah, I don't know that I would change what NAMM's doing necessarily as far as layout or hours. I mean, the NAMM show's always been the NAMM show, so.
Yeah, exactly like this, exactly. I'm like, the cool thing is, I guess they do have some amps you can crank up, but they're way down in the basement by themselves where they belong.
I think showing new releases has become a thing of the internet right now, with everybody being so connected, and I think it's gonna remain online. But meeting, exchanging experiences, having a good time, coming together, I think that definitely has a future, and that should be the focus of these shows.
Seeing people here and having so much fun and getting hands-on with the guitars and the pedals and the amps and the people, they need to exist. They maybe don't need to exist on NAMM scale. What I would predict would happen is that there's going to be more shows, and they're going to be smaller.
Would be quiet like this one. I mean, one of the most hectic aspects of guitar shows is the noise, and not be able to have a conversation, and not be able to actually appreciate the sound of each product due to the fact that there's a chaos of different white sound waves everywhere. But I mean, the way this is set up with only headphones, and considering the fact that there are more and more better cab simulators and stuff like that, I believe that the perfect setup would be pretty much like this one.
It's a good question. I actually think they're doing a really good job here at Guitar Summit. I love the quiet floor. I think is a huge key to making the experience for most people more positive and more enjoyable. There's nothing worse than walking into a guitar show and it's just noise. You can't hear anything. It's a really good idea. So I think this is how I would structure it: is keep the floor quiet and bring as many of the great boutique brands and builders together.
This was a really long day and I enjoyed it. It was really tiring as well. I was talking a lot, so my voice is destroyed. And I got a lot of answers from some really cool people. I definitely agree with someone like Andy Ferris. These kind of guitar shows and instrument trade shows and whatever don't have the same function anymore. Brands don't need these trade shows to contact retailers and to keep in touch and make deals and whatever. They can just go on a Zoom call or just write an email or just call each other and have it done. So in that sense, a trade show is relatively pointless at this point. The only thing what's really cool, it's actually priceless about these, is that you actually get to meet those people. That's, I think, what this should be all about. Every country having just a handful of events like this, and just enjoy coming together. That's the kind of event I could imagine still being relevant in this age of internet deals and Zoom calls and whatever, and pandemics and all of that. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm looking forward to seeing how you think about all that. Meet you in the comments below, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Guitar Summit 2022. Stay metal.